I'm trying to collect these, you know what I mean? Because that means good stuff is going on in the neighborhood when you got some hats. When you got some hats, that means there's some construction, right, Brother Griggs? You got some hats. You got work going on. Right, Ducky? You got work going on. You got food you can buy in the neighborhood. You got retail that you can have out here. That's why we're out here. There is not a better group of folks that I can be more proud of standing with on a day like today than this group of individuals here. From our mayor to our councilman to our state rep and Cindy Bass representing Congressman Fattah. You know, Jeff Brown, Mike Grasso, there's a dream that's being realized here that is not just about this neighborhood, Wendell. I think you said it. They said we couldn't get it done at 52nd and Parkside, Jeff. They said, now y'all can't do that, Dennis. You can't make that happen. Mike, they said people wouldn't come out here and shop. Why do you want to build a supermarket at 52nd and Jefferson? In the Parkside. Why? That's the hood. Ain't nothing happening good in the hood. Nothing going on good in the neighborhood. Just good people. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just good people. Nothing going on. Why do you want to build a supermarket? I said, look, we said, all of us collectively said, we have to get this done not just because it's necessary for folks at 52nd Street and 52nd and Parkside, not just because the folks in that neighborhood deserve good food and good retail. We have to get it done because if you get it done here, you send a message that any distressed community across the country can do the same thing. And it's not just about, am I right, Lucinda? Am I right? Even with the naysayers out there, I remember that very last community meeting we had that night. Dennis, you were there. And we were getting ready to bring the money in, Mr. Mayor. The money was coming. And they still had naysayers in the room. You always going to have naysayers. Dennis, and they said, no, no, no. Why are you going to do this? And who's going to do that? And why are you going to do this? I said, no, we have to do it. Because it's not just about this neighborhood. It's about everybody. Everybody who's always wanted an opportunity to have a job. Everybody who's always wanted an opportunity to have fresh food in their community. Everybody who's always said, why do all the development have to happen out in the suburbs? Why can't it happen right here in the neighborhood? I'm not preaching, Jim. I'm not preaching, but there's a message here. There's a message here. You open the door. Pass the plate, you know.
Doors in the church open. Get a love offering for the brother. That's all right.
But there is a message. There is a message, and it is an important message. It is an important message. When folks come from around the country and they want to see, well, what's going on there we go. Right here. The old Charlie Peasy, the old Tasty baking site. I said, is that Walt DeLessio sitting up there? You got all the big shots in town right here in the neighborhood to see what's going on and to see that it can be replicated. So I'm proud. I am so happy to be able to have my hat. And there's another person we got to thank, Mike, and we got to thank this guy. And that's Ed Rendell, our former governor, all right? We gotta thank Ed because, you know, he's the guy that signed that first piece of paper for that, how many millions? 12 million? $12 million to come out of Harrisburg for this project. So you better thank Ed Rendell. Now, some of us are giving Governor Corbett a little hard time right about now. But we need to be nice to him, too, because he's got to release that $12 million, all right? So we got to temper our comments a little bit, and I'm working on that, you know. But you know what we really need to do? We really need to invite him down here. We need to say, Governor, come on down here and see what we're doing. And all these folks who are gathered here, and you can show him how successful that this is going to be. As successful, if not more so, than 52nd and Parkside, because this is where the future is. It's right here in our neighborhoods. We got to claim it, we got to own it, and then when it gets built, we got to shop here like we got some sense. Thank you very much.